Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, walk-in closets and armoires, welcome back to another very exciting episode of Preston Can't Play.
Hey guys.
The one who's kind of like a little bit older, weird dude, lives in his garage doing crazy experiments all the time. Well, that's Preston Black.
Hey everybody.
And the kind of like really cool, hip kid who like hangs out with him and travels through time with him, that's me, Taun Mitchell. I just went with the first movie I saw on your movie shelf over there.
There's a lot of them.
It was Back to the Future. It's shiny.
If you're familiar with all of those movies, you've got a
holographic.
lot of intros.
I'm familiar enough with enough of them. I could do Akira next time.
Have you ever seen, fuck.
All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Probably not since I was a kid,
Absolutely.
but I'm down.
Shit. Oh, I'm so upset.
Did you shit? Did you poop?
No.
Make a poopy?
So, you remember...
Preston make a boom boom?
You remember Casey? From Whole Foods?
Yes.
I lent her a DVD of the movie Doomsday.
I don't know that I know it.
Doomsday is...
Doomsday or Doom?
Doomsday.
With an M or an N?
With an M.
Okay.
Doomsday, like the end of the world.
It sounds vaguely familiar. I'm
It's-
gonna look it up.
Fucking great. And she quit, and I never got it back.
That fucker.
Ugh.
That goober.
Oh, no.
Oh, I have seen this
I
movie.
guess if I wanted to be an asshole, I could send her a Facebook about it.
I have no memories of it, but I know I've seen this movie.
It's so insane and good. I love it.
Like post-apocalypse with mostly females?
Yeah.
Mad Max with mostly females?
Um,
But not Fury Road? Have you seen Fury Road?
no.
It's a good time. I haven't seen any of the other Mad Maxes.
I've seen the first one.
Okay.
I
was surprised by Fury Road. Okay, we're gonna read some reviews on this movie because they are apparently awful.
There was some... you were having a conversation with, while all the pillar stuff was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Pillar! That's the word. I kept saying beam. It's pillar. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
There was some real intricate plot happening. I don't know if you caught it.
No.
I just want to clue you in a little bit. So
Thank
they
you.
so they dropped the beam and all that stuff. They kidnapped Aeris,
Okay.
right? And it was a dude named Seng, who is another member of the Shinra board who that was our first interaction with.
Gotcha.
And he said that they were looking for the last surviving ancient.
Do they think that's Aeris?
And the implication was that that was Aeris.
Oh my goodness.
But we have not heard the term ancient yet, so we don't know what that means.
Okay.
But there's something going on with Aeris that Shinra wants. That's why Reno has been after her now.
Okay.
We can assume, because we didn't.
Right.
She never really said why Reno was after her, but she knew who he was. Right, and I think her mom said something about like dudes being after her.
Oh, I forgot we went to her house.
Yeah. We like hung out with Aeris's mom. Do you remember
Yeah.
that? That was weird. And then we had to like sneak out of her room and then we went to the whole Don
She got
Corneo
so
thing.
clingy
It was just
so
a
fast.
weird sequence of events.
I also, looking at your movie shelf, just realized you own 2 copies of Return to Oz.
Yeah.
I've not watched that since I was a young little Tano. We should watch that sometime.
Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah. That's a good one. We both own.
Oh, I understand.
owned a
There are
copy.
2 of you who live here.
Yes. Myself and the ghost.
We're gonna go with the Rotten Tomatoes review of Doomsday for a
Please.
little read. Preston finally gave me the password to his Wi-Fi so I can look stuff up while we play. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Okay. I've got movie info. I've got cast.
Ooh, Olive Avalanche was on the ladder when the pillar fell. The beam.
Huh. That's highly unfortunate.
Yeah, Barrett's having like a real hard time because like all of his friends and,
Yeah, 100%
and
of the
maybe
people he
even
cares
his
about.
daughter are dead.
You know what? I'm backing out of this, reading a review of this, because these are all just like snippets of other reviews. Oh, here we go. Here's a full one from the New York Times.
This is a review of the film Doomsday, which came out in 2007, I believe.
2008. You stand corrected.
Okay. Sorry.
If you're hungry, here's a piece of your friend, snarls a jailer in the post-apocalyptic action picture Doomsday, sliding a plate full of charbroiled man flesh to a captive. If that line fails to make the film's midnight movie ambitions clear, the British writer and director Neil Marshall offers many other clues. Sorry, there was a noise that distracted me. Hands, legs, and heads lopped off in bloody close-ups, a non-stop soundtrack of adrenaline-stoking rock and roll, a shot of a cute little bunny blasted into rabbit stew by a remote-controlled sentry cannon. Doomsday is set in the near future, years after British government quarantined a plague-ravaged sky. This sounds awful. It doesn't sound awful. I'm liking the premise, but this review is wordy. I was hoping we'd get right to the meat and potatoes of...
It's the review that sounds awful.
Yeah. We could do a dramatic reading of the script.
That would be great. Let's just do that for an episode.
Yeah, I'm down.
I wonder if we'd get flagged for copywriting that.
Probably not. I don't think we have enough followers.
I mean, I don't think science is there yet, right? Where they can, like, by algorithm, know that your audio is copyrighted work.
No way.
If we're not actually, like, showing footage from the movie.
Okay, the first result is the first, like, 10 lines and stage directions of the movie.
Stage directions, too. Someone, like, there are people who sit at home and put on a movie and like, type out the dialogue.
Right?
And the, like, stage directions.
That's actually...
Stage directions? The, like, blocking.
For a friend of mine, that's his job. Well, not exactly, but he works for Amazon Now, whatever their streaming service is, and has to, like, write episode descriptions right when a certain actor walks on screen, like, basically timestamp that, and a little blurb will pop up, and you can click on that and be like, oh, I'm going to click on this and learn more about this actor that just walked on. What other films are they involved with? So he's responsible for getting all that information.
Oh, wow.
And timestamping an entire episode. Like, his job is he watches Amazon streaming for a living.
Right.
But it's...
Well, like, that makes sense. And I was about to say, like, well, maybe it's the same people who do that, who have, like, who submit to these, like, websites.
Okay.
And, like, you know, put stuff like that up there.
Right.
So this public information. But, I mean, that kind of stuff... I mean, I guess it's no different from, like, writing an FAQ for a game.
Right, I was going to say, we have basically that exact same experience, but for a walkthrough on this game right now. Yeah. We're not using a walkthrough, but we have it for reference.
Right.
This is just quotes. It's not even the script.
Oh no, I'm about to die!
It's just what they think are standout quotes.
Oh shit! Oh, I don't have cures! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's fine.
This is said by Bill Nelson. Context. To Eden about going back to the city.
It's not fine. It's not fine.
You're going there? If there is such a thing as hell on Earth, that's it. Cain. They started this fire. They can burn in it. Cain. Abandon any such hope. Eden Sinclair. No. Soul. To his followers. This is our city. Cain. This is awful. These are the quotes.
Dialogue doesn't seem to read very well.
This isn't the.
Oh, those are like separate quotes
that people thought were the standout moments of the film, of the feature.
Eden Sinclair saying no.
Yeah. Well, abandon any such hope, followed by no.
This
or
is our
Soul
city.
Speaking to his followers. Yeah, this is our city.
Terrible quotes. Those aren't even close to being the most memorable moments of that movie.
In the land of the infected, the immune man is king. I'll never get used to that. Sorry, I'm back.
What? That's such an out of context quote to use.
Well, some of them have brackets and it gives context for what's going on in the scene. But these are supposed to be quotes, not let me take you to that moment.
The voice inside my head is saying something very interesting right now.
Yeah, well, it's after 5. We're drinking beers right now.
Courses the blood of the ancients. I am the one rightful heirs to the planet. I am one of the rightful heirs to the planet. Excuse me.
Cloud is hearing this?
Yeah, it's like that voice that keeps like popping into Cloud's head.
Right.
Doesn't know where it's from. Is it Sephiroth? It's the first time.
Is that the first time we've heard that name?
It's not the first time we've heard the name. It's the first time that he has associated Sephiroth with the voice in his head.
Oh, okay. I like that hand.
Yeah, this is weird. Why is it there? Did they build a machine? These are all like construction-looking.
This is where Voltron was defeated.
Sequences, right? We're gonna go up here.
Are you watching the Netflix reboot of Voltron?
No, are you?
I am afraid so.
Okay.
It sets up a lot of interesting things, and there's a lot of fun episodes in the first season. And the entire second season moves from this fun introduction of these characters to this moment that's supposed to be very critical and shake up the entire structure of the series. But within a couple episodes of season 3, they just take all of that back and continue just having wacky adventures week after week. And so now it's at a point where it's hard to watch because I don't know where they're going with it. It's just a bunch of non sequitur episodes, one after the other, with a single minute each episode dedicated to reminding us that they're chasing somebody.
It sounds
they're chasing
like,
the big bad.
Yeah. I was gonna say it sounds like it's like a monster of the day type thing where
It's how it
they're
feels.
keeping it episodic, but there isn't like an overall continuous plot. But like you can't forward the plot too much because then it stops
Right.
from being episodic.
It was promising the first, like most of 2 seasons. It was pretty promising, but now that season 3 is out, I'm like over it, not feeling it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm going to discuss some light spoilers for the end of season 2 into season 3. So if you're not feeling that, you're going to miss the last few minutes of this episode. I'm sorry about it.
Yeah, if you don't want Voltron reboot spoilers, just stop right now. Ideally mute the episode so that we still get the watch time.
Still watch it, play in the background. After you catch up on Voltron, come back, we're going to have a conversation.
Yeah.
So towards the end of the second season, actually kind of throughout the second season, the so-called leader of the group, this individual who is more or less the reason that all these people came together to be in this fucked up situation of having to form this robot to fight these alien bad guys. Mm-hmm. He keeps implying that the cold and distant and absolute least interesting character should be the second in command should anything happen to him.
Of course.
Meanwhile, the more interesting characters are... Well, 2 of them are very fine with not being in a leadership role. Sorry.
It's alright. I thought I was going to sneeze.
Okay.
It went away as soon as I drew attention to it.
One of the more interesting characters, the one I like the most, even though he's kind of problematic, is very much sure that he should be the second in command. Plot continues, things happen. The actual leader gets defeated and disappears at the end of season 2 in its climactic battle with the main bad guy, where they beat the bad guy, but their leader just completely gets teleported, disappears, some stupid cartoon bullshit where he's just gone now. Mm-hmm. We move into season 3 where the least interesting character in media is slowly accepting the fact that he's going to take up this mantle as leader and being very, very angsty about it. The other character that kind of wanted to be the leader slowly accepts that, you know what, this is what Shiro, our former leader, wanted. He had a good eye for this kind of thing. If he thinks you should be the leader, that's fine. You lead us. So the 2 of them have to go through these major character developments where one of them is stepping up to accept this role, the other one is accepting that he's the support character. He's the right hand of this operation. And it's very intense as they go on their first mission with this new leader. And he completely makes the wrong calls, doesn't listen to his team, completely hot-headed, gets them almost killed.
Wow.
It's very intense. And the next episode, their old leader comes back. And it's like, why? Why? Why did you bother killing him off? Why did you bother putting us in this situation if you're just going to bring him right back?
Right.
And that was dumb, because they've still shifted to where the second in command dude is still technically the leader, even though their actual leader is back. It's not Garbo, but it's a mess right now, and I don't know how they're going to unsink this ship.
Yeah, that sounds...
Yeah, did I describe it well enough?
You went into a tremendous amount of detail.
Okay. I was worried when I try and bring something up that not everyone's familiar with, like, I'm gonna leave out something critical. Oh shit! I didn't mention it's animated. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to start over.
I was a little bit intrigued. I think I noticed it when I went to watch Castlevania.
Oh man,
Or
Castlevania.
like when I finished Castlevania, it came up as like recommended.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know, I'm not watching Voltron. But
It's not awful.
now that it sounds like it's mostly like convoluted and nothing, I think I'll probably just skip it.
I'd say the first half of
Sorry,
the first season.
Netflix, if you're watching this.
But also Netflix, if you're watching this, we would love to do a brand deal with you. If you guys want to produce a show about us, we're all ears. Short of that, if you don't want to go ahead and commit to producing the full show, we take donations, taun.mitchell at PayPal, or taun.mitchell at Gmail, through PayPal, any amount that you feel comfortable giving. Mm-hmm. Even if it's just enough for a pizza, that's great.
Pizza on Netflix.
Yeah!
But not pizza on Netflix. Pizza on Netflix. Not like there's pizza. If you sign into Netflix right now,
right.
there's not pizza there.
There might be a documentary.
About pizza.
Right.
Strong
possibility.
Shiro loves pizza. Have you ever seen Disney XD?
Disney XD. That's all I remember is the tag for it. What are you thinking about in particular?
I just, I don't know. You said something that made me think of it. I can't remember what it was. But if you said something about Netflix wanting to do a program with us.
Oh, yep.
And I was like, it could be like Disney XD. Disney XD was, I don't know. Look, if you're listening and you don't know what Disney XD is, I'm about to tell you what my impression was. If you do know what XD is, and I am way off the mark.
Don't tell them. Let them live in ignorance.
Yeah, just don't say anything. Don't leave a comment.
Still subscribe.
Still subscribe. Still like.
Share.
Yes.
Actually, just as a broad stroke, if you like the episodes, share them with your friends. If you dislike the episodes, share them with your enemies. It's a form of revenge.
I'm going to do like a Facebook trick right now. Anyone who's actually watching this, share the episode so that I know that you watched it.
Yeah.
No one's going to do that.
That's...
Even if they watched it, they're not going to do that.
We could probably call some people out.
Yeah. Ow. I got a thing on my elbow. Oh, yes. Disney XD.
Thank you. Stop picking your scab.
Oh, this is going to be a whole thing. This is... I almost said this is Taun arriving. I think this is when Cloud first shows up in Midgar.
Okay. This is a flashback?
Yeah, I think.
Tight.
Yeah, we went to Aeris' house to like tell her mom that her daughter is...
Is that Reno?
Someone.
Or is that Tifa?
I don't know if that's anybody. I think it's just...
Is that Wedge? That just got picked up?
Disney XD is like...
I saw that guy earlier.
I don't know if it's the whole channel, but the segment that... The like show that I watched was like Disney had purchased Polaris. Right? The like network, this...
Okay.
I don't know what it is. Streaming network, I guess it is.
Sure. I don't know.
I'm not super familiar with what Polaris is. And they were just running like Let's Plays and stuff, and they had like given like out of this like big like game clubhouse, and it was super like Mickey Mouse clubby.
Okay.
This is Aeris' mom. Her husband went to war or something.
He went elsewhere.
Did not come back.
Took a train ride. Shut up, Gmail.
And they had like sponsored some YouTube artist or YouTuber. I don't know. YouTube artist, what the fuck? And like given him his own like 30-minute show that he was like running out of a studio that was designed to look like his bedroom that he used to run his YouTube channel off of. But he was like breaking the fourth wall and being like, "This is a studio. It's made to look like my room. I'm still wacky."
That's weird.
And like, but they were just like running through games. Like it wasn't like, oh, let's play. It was like, he was like, now this segment, we're going to play this game and this is how it works. And it was like so over the top. And then like commercial break. And then it would come back and he'd be like, now we're going to play this game. And it's all like
hard
to
watch.
Terrible. It is terrible. Yeah, so he went to the war, and he never came back until he did.
The YouTuber?
No. Aeris' mom's husband. What happened was he went
Started
to
a YouTube channel.
the war,
which is...
didn't come back when he was supposed to, and she cried. And then he eventually did come back.
Okay.
And he just had Aeris with him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And he died, like, on those stairs. Or wrote a letter, and she was just lying there. So Aeris is not Aeris' mom's biological child.
Okay.
I think we went to her, and they were like, they kidnapped your daughter. What the fuck?
And she's like, that klutz got nothing to do with me.
Yeah. So she escaped from some kind of research laboratory, and that her mother had already returned to the planet, so she wasn't lonely and many other things.
Tight. Treasure Planet?
Yes.
I could stand to rewatch Treasure Planet. Do you have that?
No, I don't. I've never seen Treasure Planet. It's on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah. I kind of want to.
Let's watch it.
Because I'm kind of into that story, Treasure Island.
There you go. It's tricky because they changed one of the words. That's how they
And
get
also, I'm into Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who is...
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he the main character?
Yeah. Well...
Well?
What is it? Johnny?
Johnny 2x4 from Ed, Edd and Eddy. Him and Plank.
Yeah.
You remember Johnny that we worked with?
Yeah.
His DJ name is Johnny 2x4. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know he was a DJ. Well, I guess I did.
I guess he DJ'd when he was in college. I'm not sure that he does it anymore. I don't believe he does, actually.
Sorry, this episode is going kind of long, but this is like a really intense, very long cutscene. But I think we're at the end of it.
Johnny, if you're listening, I miss you and love you, and I hope things are well.
We're talking about Johnny S.
Johnny Schneider.
Yeah.
Or as I always call him, Johnny.
John. He works at that spot, right? Still?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. I never did.
Yes.
He told me one time, and I was like, I know where it is. I just don't know what it's called.
It's pretty chill. They have a large selection of beers. And a couple times... I went there during their grand opening, so I didn't see him much. Then the other time I went, it was like me and 2 other people in there, so he was totally able to just chill and talk about beer with me.
Oh, yeah. So Tseng,
okay,
in this flashback, is at their house.
Okay.
Wants to return Aeris.
Gotcha.
So her husband got Aeris because she escaped from their lab.
Oh, okay.
And she was being protected. Her old mother was an ancient.
Gotcha.
Supreme land of supreme happiness.
It's probably full of pizza.
Yeah.
Does Aeris' mom kind of have a receding hairline like Crow's Peak going on? You
I
seen that?
I think it's just a part. I think it's supposed to be a part in her hair.
Okay. Tight. I'm enjoying all of this plot.
Are you getting it? Is it going too fast?
No, you're keeping me caught up.
Okay.
I like this song. No, I'm okay with it.
A lot of the music in this game is really good. So,
Go on.
I was just gonna... I didn't know
Oh.
if you were following along. Sometimes I don't know if you're reading or not.
Usually assume no, sometimes I am, but even if I miss something, I'll just ask you.
Okay.
I read that one.
You don't have to do that.
I read that one. This one? Gonna let you fill me in if it was important.
Oh, I didn't read it because I skipped it because
Oh my
God,
God.
sassy bird.
Okay, I'm keeping up. We out here doing this.
Yeah.
Everybody, I hope you had a delicious sandwich today. If you didn't have one today, please do me a favor and plan the next time you're going to have just a really good sandwich. I'm not just talking have a sandwich or like get a solid sandwich that you always fall back on. I want right now for you to plan the steps you have to take between here and then to have just a delicious sandwich. Marlene's cool? Tight.
Yeah.
Aww. They're adorable.
Yeah, she's a sweetie. And he's a sweetie also. And now everyone loves Aeris because she saved Marlene. And,
Oh, okay.
Because now she seems to be important.
Marlene or Aeris?
Aeris.
Tight.
I'm still trying to gear our, like, relationship status towards Tifa.
Good move.
Both because I like Tifa better and because I feel like there's more longevity to that relationship. Winky, winky.
Might be the kind of relationship I take all the way to disc 3.
or even disc 2.
Are there only 2 discs?
There are 3 discs.
Oh. Oh, you're pointing out the true shortness. True brief. True briefs. You're getting out your briefs.
I think that's the end of disc 1, right?
I believe so. I don't know, actually.
No, I'm trying to
I don't know why you're asking
Disc
me.
1 is the longest one by far.
Tight.
It's super long. Disc 2, it's like... Disc 1 is like... From like 1 to 70% of the game.
Really?
And then disc 2 is like 70 to like 94.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. Yeah, we're gonna go fight Shinra and get Aeris back because she's done so much to help us, even though we've only known her for like the afternoon.
Yeah, I guess not much time has passed, has it?
No, not at all. Yeah. I love when they all like nod and... Cool.
And we're at the save point.
Yeah.
Do you wanna say goodbye? Do you wanna be the one?
No, you this is your jam, you handle it.
Are you sure that you don't want to try ending it? Because
Yeah.
I think you're really good at ending it when we get to the end of another great episode of Preston Can't Play. I'm excited to see you guys later. There's a little bit of plot happening here, so we're going to hold it out.
Yeah, sorry. This is the last episode that we're recording right now. That's why it went so long.
Right.
It's easily 2 episodes.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's all right. That's fine.
It's a movie. Preston Can't Play the movie.
It was a lot of important stuff. This was a big episode for plot.
Right.
Kind of had to happen. But if you're still with us, thanks for bearing.
I feel bad for the people we kicked out because we were going to talk about Voltron for 5 minutes. It's been like 15 minutes now.
Well,
They're like, what's happening?
we did strongly encourage that they actually stick around.
Right,
and
right.
just kind of turn it down.
Hey, if you're watching this and currently have it muted because of what I said about Voltron earlier, we're done talking about Voltron now. Go ahead and turn it back up and catch us.
And thanks for watching.
Yeah, so that we can thank you for watching another fine episode of Preston Can't Play.